Hi, everybody. This is John Fanta with Fox Sports and the Big East Digital Network.
Hi, this is Brad Sham, voice of the Dallas Cowboys.
I'm Nicole Auerbach.
Kevin Kugler of Westwood One.
Hi, everybody. It's Pete Pranica of the Memphis Grizzlies and Fox Sports Southeast.
Hi, this is Chuck Swirsky with the Chicago Bulls, our flagship station, 670 The Score.
This is Kyle Peterson with ESPN.
This is Tom Hart at ESPN and the SEC Network. Thanks for tuning in to the Washington Sports Digital Network.
And welcome back to the home opener here of Ouachita women's basketball. Here from Bill Vining Arena, I'm Isaac Bourne, joined by Cameron Boyd. And Cameron, we've got two Division II teams tonight that are really getting some good action. Mississippi State coming on the road to take on this Ouachita team that is 0-1 following a trip to Tahlequah the other day.
Yeah, and kind of like you said, they had a little bit of a rough away game Tuesday, so I think just being home today might be a little bit of more encouraging for them.
And this Ouachita team led by the likes of Madeline Tipton. And last time out, 16 points and a rebound for her, 5 of 16 from the field. Talk about what Tipton brings to this Ouachita team for now her fourth season under the helm of a new coach for this squad.
I think she's just a huge offensive leader. I mean, the stats speak for themselves. But I think she just makes plays happen, and that's the kind of player that you need on a team like this.
Meanwhile, looking at Mississippi College, there's plenty of names averaging just over double-digit points per game, but Valencia McFall has to be the one to look for, averaging 15.7 points per game, coming off a little bit of an off performance, just 2 for 10 from the field with 8 points. A player transferred from Christian Brothers within the conference. How does her impact as a 5'11 forward really impact this game?
Yeah, I mean, obviously that's an advantage for their team, but for the Tigers, that's something that they're going to have to look out for and maybe even be a little bit more aggressive on defense with her specifically.
And now, looking back at Ouachita, head coach Nick Long, in his first season with the Tigers, this is his first time coaching an official regular season game here from Bill Vining Arena. They did win the scrimmage against Champion Christian on Friday night, but Coach Long, a little bit more exciting news than just basketball. Just yesterday, Coach Long and his wife welcomed a brand new baby boy onto the earth, Beckham Long, their new child, and he's hoping to ring in his new life with a new win today.
Yeah, I think it's really sweet. I mean, the fact that he's still here today is amazing. But I think, I hope the game goes well, and I hope he gets to take back that to the hospital to see his baby.
And that's exactly what I was talking with him about before the game. Coach Long was like, well, we'll go and win this game, and then I've got to head right back to the hospital. So, Mrs. Long, if you're listening right now, we're here. We know about you, and we know that we hope today's game is going to go well for your husband today.
And congrats on your new baby boy. That's so exciting.
But now looking back towards the game, about a minute and a half before this one starts, and Ouachita, they've got plenty of storylines, but I think the biggest upside from that last loss in Tahlequah on Tuesday has to be that fourth quarter rally that brought them back into it. Obviously, a 5-point third quarter, something you don't want to have, but they outscored the Riverhawks 23-14 in that fourth quarter and brought it to within a manageable distance, just unable to really bring it all the way back.
And me and Dalton kind of talked about that during halftime of the men's game on Tuesday while we were kind of giving a recap of the women's game, how that 5-point quarter really put them behind and had them struggling. So I think their fight toward the end of that game was really strong and important, but they're going to have to not dig themselves in that big of a hole. And
then another hole that this Tiger team having to really replace, Lainey Mears from last season, averaging just over 10 points a game and one of the best free throw shooters and three-point shooters in the conference. How does a team that loses one of their best shooters and ball distributors rebound from that coming into this season?
It definitely is tough. I think it makes it a little bit better that they did only lose one player, but they do have Madeline Tipton, who is also a really strong player. But, some of these younger players are going to have to step up as well.
And we'll see how they step up here in the home opener. Ouachita Baptist University versus Mississippi College. Coming up here in just a moment following the national anthem and starting lineups here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Nation, welcome to Bill Vining Arena for tonight's contest featuring the Choctaws of Mississippi College against your Ouachita Tigers. At this time, we invite you to stand for our national anthem. Yeah, I was experimenting. And now introducing the starting lineup for the Mississippi College Choctaws. Junior guard from San Ramon, California, number 3, Nia Coleman. Senior guard from Nottingham East Midlands, number 5, Miriam Olawayin. Sophomore guard from Florence, Mississippi, number 11, Faith Quick. Senior guard from Jackson, Tennessee, number 12, Ava Craddock. And senior forward from Ocean Springs, Mississippi, number 21, Malencia McFall. The head coach of the Choctaws is Rachel Travis. The assistant coaches are Kevon Towns and Caitlin Keithley. And now, Tiger Nation, let me hear you roar! This is the starting lineup for your Ouachita Tigers! Sophomore guard from Sheridan, Arkansas, number 11, Caden Porter! Senior forward from Hot Springs, Arkansas, number 2, Audrey Winfrey. Senior guard from Belonia, Arkansas, number 23, Madeline Tipton. Senior guard from Marmaduke, Arkansas, number 30, Heidi Robinson. And senior forward from Hernando, Mississippi, number 32, Abby Harrison. The head coach of the Ouachita Tigers is Nick Long. The assistant coach is Tyler Doyle. Tonight's officials are Ernie Murray, Keith Wells, and Brian Kilgore.
And there you have it, folks. The starting lineups for both teams coming out to play tonight. For Ouachita, it's the main 5. Audrey Winfrey, Madeline Tipton, Heidi Robinson, and Abby Harrison, with sophomore Caden Porter really starting to get some runs in this starting lineup just with her ability to really distribute the ball. Meanwhile, for Mississippi College, it's Nia Coleman, Miriam Olawayin, Faith Quick, Ava Craddock, and Valencia McFall. Both of these teams look fairly evenly matched. The main thing that you have to really go to has to be the height of Abby Harrison. She didn't get much play in the last game, only 12 minutes, but we'll see what she does in her impact on the court tonight. Here's the tip, and it's going to go to the Tigers. Winfrey's going to get on top of it, and here's Robinson. In her last performance, Robinson dropped 9 points. From the corner, Porter wide open off the front of the rim. Tipton on the rebound. And on the putback attempt, she will get fouled. She's got 2 shots coming up from the line.
And way to be strong down there on the block, really gaining that foul for herself.
Tipton in her last performance was 5 for 7 from the line, and that is also how much she is from the line on the season. First one is up and good for her. A little bit more on Madeline Tipton. Madeline Tipton coming out of Valonia, Arkansas, a 2-time all-conference player, all-state as a senior, and made the Arkansas All-Star game. And now here in her 4th season with Ouachita has continued to really up that role, and now as the star player on this team. Here's the feed into Coleman. Olawiyin, the spin, trying to get over Porter. Craddock, she'll take the range shot, and it's off the back of the rim. Porter on the rebound. Robinson looking for a gap. Here's Porter in the corner. They're going to leave her open, and that one's also off. Right now, the Choctaws looking to give Porter those open looks. We'll see how long it takes for her to make one.
And it seems like her team is trying to get the ball to her. And, I mean, she's taken both opportunities she's gotten, still just not able to get a successful shot yet.
No good by the Choctaws on that possession. So here are the Tigers. Robinson has it again. Porter, she'll swing it over to Winfrey. She's got the open shot from the corner, and that one's no good. Tigers start out 0 for 3 from behind the arc. Craddock looking to get around Winfrey. She will. Left-handed layup is no good. Robinson will run with it. Winfrey feed into Harrison. She's doubled down low. She'll get it batted away. Out of bounds on the Choctaws. Substitutions for both teams. Coming in for Craddock, number 14, Shauna Fletcher. Meanwhile, for the Tigers, Samantha Watson and Ruby Trammell in for Porter and Winfrey. Tipton, mid-range shot, just going to roll out for her. Rebound on the play goes to McFall. McFall, she'll push Watson right out of the way, and a coast-to-coast bucket to start the game for the Choctaws. Here's Watson now in at the 1. Harrison, top of the key, back to Watson. Trammell, she'll take the wide open 3. And that one no good. Tigers unable, Ruby Trammell unable to get the cap off the basket from deep. Folks, excuse me for saying Trammell. I'm thinking of Darian Trammell, former San Diego State player. I'm a mid-major guy for anyone who might not know. Trammell with the corner 3. And that one's still no good. Harrison gets the tough rebound. And that one's stolen away. Great effort that time by number 14, Fletcher. Reach in foul on the play. They're going to count that one towards the Tigers. That's their first foul. Winfrey back in the game. She'll come in for Harrison. Ouachita now opting for a little bit of a shorter lineup with Harrison on the bench. Pass in here to Olawiyin. McFall looking to get around Winfrey. The floater is good off the glass. Choctaws take the lead. Watson running quickly. Trammell, she'll take her 3rd one. Trammell will take her 3rd one. And guys, I'll get the last name right.
They're really coming out strong with all these threes. I mean, I know obviously they haven't been able to make them, but just coming out on fire, really putting in that effort.
McFall setting the screen, back to her. In the corner, here's Quick. She's guarded by Trammell. Quick shot that time, rolls out for her. Nia Coleman can't get it to go. Robinson quickly down the court. Corner to Watson. She'll take the triple, and that one's no good. Bouncing off the back of the rim. Tigers just cannot take the cap off the basket right now. Olawiyin, drive to the middle. And what a call that time is Heidi Robinson. She's going to put her feet down and draw the charge. Substitution for the Choctaws into the game for the first time, Channing Lane, the native of Pontotoc, Mississippi. Official lost his whistle there, so stoppage of action for the moment. He's going to ask Heidi Robinson to give him a little help over here. Play resuming. Winfrey will give it into Watson. Tigers, they trail by 4. Watson over to Winfrey. She'll dial one up from deep again, and that one no good off the front of the rim. Choctaws running quickly. Shot is good off the back of the rim. Coleman can't get it to go. Winfrey looks at it over to Trammell. She'll take another one. And once again, no good. Tigers continue to take what they're given, but so far it's paid off for the Choctaws to let them have it.
And I feel like their method this game has really just been trying to get those three-pointers.
And right there, looks like Lane put her heel on the base on the sideline. Now substitution for the Tigers. Brooke Smith seeing her first action of the game. She'll be in for Robinson. Tigers have not scored in over 4 minutes. Trammell thought about the three. She'll take it inside. Back out to Winfrey, top of the key. And that one is in. Tigers strike for the first time from deep after 9 unsuccessful attempts.
And, you know, maybe this will be what they need to start getting that three on fire.
Coleman, nice pass into Alawiyim. Back out to Lane. That one is all air, and it's going to go out of bounds. And that'll be the immediate timeout. Tigers finally get their first 3 of the game. They trail by 1. We'll be right back here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Hi, everybody. This is John Fanta with Fox Sports.
Victory doesn't just happen on game day. It's earned in the sweat, the silence, the prep. No crowd, no lights, just focus. Because when something unexpected happens like an accident, you need a team that's ready. I've been fighting for clients for over 30 years. There's a reason we're still in the game. And at Taylor King Law, we don't just show up. We win. On your side, by your side. The winning side.
Action resuming in just a moment here from Bill Vining Arena. So far, this has been a slugfest of a game. Mississippi College leads 6-5, and my audio continues to blare in my ears.
Yeah, that one scared me a little bit. But, you know, Ouachita has come out a little bit of a rough start. They've been, you know, putting in the effort trying to get those threes. That seems to be their method today. But I'm wondering, coming out of this timeout, if they're going to try to switch it up and drive it into the basket more.
10 of the Tigers' 11 attempts have been from 3, and so far the Choctaws have really found where the weakness in the Tigers' offense is, as 9 of them have been missed, and the only 3 that has been made by Ouachita was that Winfrey top of the key shot just a minute ago. Watson, she'll take it down the court. Michaela Vation in the game for the first time for the Tigers. And Smith on the jump step should get the foul on the landing. So Ouachita, they'll take it out of bounds. That one on the floor. Watson into Smith, takes the dribble but just can't get it to go off the bottom of the rim. Choctaws running quickly. Olawoyin. And she'll draw the foul. Plenty of contact on the play, and she'll head to the line. Excuse me, that is Nia Coleman, not Olawoyin. Last performance, Coleman was 4 for 4 from the line, make it 5 for 5 in her last 2 games now. Second one is up for her and good. Mississippi College expands their lead to 3. Watson, she'll take it down the court. She's yet to score in this one. Vason around the screen. Tipton. Pull up from mid-range and it bounces off the left side. Mississippi College with the rebound, they're running quickly. Pass in, and that's going to be in. Mississippi College gets the and one on the play. Credit that time to Shauna Fletcher, transfer from Alabama Huntsville.
And a great play right there. I mean, just fast break and then finding that open player across the court. Great court vision.
You see there, Tipton trying to draw the charge, just didn't see the man right behind her. Fletcher on the season, 0 for 1 on her free throws. And that one's off the glass and in. Substitution again for the Tigers, number 21, Bree Hubbard. Going to see her first action of the season at home. She'll come in for Abby Harrison. One thing that intrigues me about this Ouachita team has to be this freshman class. Vason and Hubbard have already seen some great time on the court this year. We'll see what they can contribute. Smith to Tipton. She'll take the 3 with a hand in her face, and that one's no good. Hubbard behind the back, trying to find Smith after saving the rebound. They're going to say that one did go off the hands of Mississippi College. Quick back in the game for the Choctaws. Tipton taking it out of bounds here. Mississippi College up by 6, into Smith. Tipton, the jab step, no good on the 3. Smith gonna get the rebound. And Bree Hubbard, she'll luck into a nice rebound there and put it up and in. Tigers within 4 now.
I think the Mississippi College defense has been giving the Tigers a little bit of trouble.
And Olawine's pass is cut off, but she'll get back on it. Here's Coleman, she'll take one from deep. No good, Brooke Smith on the rebound. Samantha Watson will run quickly. Tipton thought about the 3. Razzle dazzle, nice spin move, and she'll put it in on the right side.
And that's exactly what I was talking about earlier. Just wondering if they were going to try to drive into the basket more, and that was just a great play to see.
Tigers now on a 4-0 run, looking to tie the game here with another score. Skeeto, nice pass into Olawiyine, but she took a little too many steps there, and that's going to be a turnover for the Choctaws. Substitutions for Mississippi College, number 21, Valencia McFall in the game. You see there just the pass inside. Skeeto just shuffling her feet a little bit there. Hubbard, she'll step out and take one, and she'll make one. 1 for 1 on the day from 3, a rare sight to see in a game where so many threes have gone out of the basket.
And right off the bat, she's come in the game and already made 2 shots.
Nice step through there for Skeeto, and she'll get it in on the right side. Mississippi College takes the lead right back. And Vason, she'll take one. That's no good off the far side. Skeeto, the drive on Vason. And that one's blocked. And excuse me, they're going to call the foul on the play. Not sure if I saw too much contact, but either way, she'll earn a trip to the line. Coming in for the Tigers, Audrey Winfrey and Caden Porter.
And in that replay, it did look like there was a little bit of body contact there. Just maybe not from our angle, we couldn't see it.
Skeeto. She'll head to the line. And even 50% from there on the season. First one is good. A low-scoring affair up to this point. Under 2 minutes remaining in the quarter. It's only 14-12. Second one is up for her, and that's all laces. Mississippi College up by 3. Coming in now for Skeeto, Abigail Winslow. Heidi Robinson, she'll take it down the court. She's guarded quickly by Quick. Winfrey, cross court to Porter. Thought about the 3, instead back to Winfrey. She'll take the 3. And that one's good. That's her second of the game, and she's starting to heat up from tie score here now at 15 all. Olawiyin into McFall, and she'll take the contact and put it in. No foul called on the play.
And she had to go up between 2 people, so good for her going up with that strength and still being able to make the shot.
And Quick that time just a little too physical on Robinson, and she'll draw the foul on the floor. Faith Quick, that's her first foul on the evening. Team's 4th.
And one thing about Quick, her defense has been very aggressive tonight. I mean, like you said, that's only her first foul, but she's really been giving Robinson some trouble.
Hubbard, the shot from the elbow, no good off the back rim. Mississippi College now quickly running. Over to McFall. She'll slow it down just a little bit. Here's Olawiyin. Feed into McFall. To the corner, here's Quick. No good off the back rim. Winfrey with the rebound. Tigers running quickly. Porter, stop on a dime. Tipton. And that one will rattle out for her. Just can't seem to get the cap off the basket for the Tiger star. McFall will take the hoop and the harm. What a play that time, as she's going to go to the line for one more. And far and away tonight, Valencia McFall has been the name to watch. Already up to 10, going for 11 at the stripe here. In for the Choctaws now, number 15, Gabby Collier. And that one is up and good for McFall. Following the break, officials are going to check on the replay. Porter, looks like the Tigers are going to take it down to the buzzer. Shot clock is off. Ten seconds left on the clock. Here's Porter. Corner to Winfrey. She'll take it. And she'll make it. That's 3 threes for Audrey Winfrey. And after a subpar start from deep, the Tigers are within 2 going into the break.
And way to end off that quarter, just draining that 3.
And we're going to stay right here. We're going to look at a replay during the break. But Cameron, we'll talk a little bit about this quarter while we've got some time. Ouachita trails by 2. Mississippi College starting to find their offense really all surrounding Valencia McFall.
Yeah, I think both teams had a little bit of a slow start, especially Ouachita coming out, trying to shoot all those threes and just not being successful. So I think they've improved a lot just throughout this quarter, and like you said, they've got themselves within 2.
And Audrey Winfrey, starting off 0 for 2 from deep, has really proven to the Choctaws that she is a danger from deep. Made her last 3, and that's all 9 of her points so far.
Yeah, and she's actually currently leading the team with points. So just really being a big playmaker so far in this game.
Also, Bree Hubbard, another player that we hadn't really talked about coming into this one. 2 for 3 on the afternoon. She's 1 for 1 from deep, and then also had that putback rebound just a little bit ago. Another player that's impressed me in just the 4 minutes she's played.
Yeah, I think it's been nice to see the plays that she's made and just, like you said, her accuracy with her shots.
And right there, looking to see on a recent foul. Not sure if it's checking the clock here or if it's just looking to see on the contact. But there you see Skeeto going to the rim. And right there, on the ball, no contact, as Vacian just got all ball. But right there, looks like they were just looking to see who it was that committed the foul. So officially, Bree Hubbard will be the one called for that foul. That'll be her. That's her first of the game. Play just about to resume here. So Cameron, going into the second quarter, what are the Tigers going to need to do if they want to finish off this half going into the locker room with a lead?
I'm going to stick to what I said earlier about, obviously the deep shots have improved, but I think more drives into the basket where it's going to get them higher up in points.
And we'll see what happens here as McFall, she'll take the ball down the court to start. Winslow over to Quick. She'll take it on the left side. Floater over Winfrey is good off the glass. And Mississippi College will start off the scoring in the second quarter with the nice floater from Faith Quick. Winfrey, they're going to give her another open one, and she's going to make another open one. If I'm Mississippi College, you got to start looking at that. That's her fourth three of the game.
Maybe I take back what I said about driving into the basket. Maybe the threes are going to start working for them.
Especially for Winfrey. Like we said, 4 for 6 as Quick is going to be no good from the corner. Tigers now trailing by just 1. Caden Porter says, hey, if Audrey can do it, I can as well. She'll make one from the corner, and the Tigers have their largest lead of the game since 2-0. McFall from the free throw line, and that one rattles in for Valencia. McFall has been about as efficient and as successful as you want from a star player right now. 24 all. Here's Robinson guarded by Collier. Handoff to Tipton. She'll spin into the paint. She'll put it up on the left side. Heidi Robinson gets her first 2 of the game. And Ouachita takes the lead right back. Drive is no good by Winslow.
Again, Quick with that aggressive defense.
Winfrey having to stop and give it off to Robinson. Left side, hanging in midair, and Heidi Robinson, the nasty little layup, will give her 4. And McFall continuing to be that first option that the Choctaws go to. Tigers running a 2-3, maybe a 3-2, excuse me. That one's no good off the front of the rim. Caden Porter on the rebound. Tigers looking to expand this lead. She'll slow it up, take it back out of bounds. 4 is their largest lead of the game. Hubbard on the inside. She's guarded by McFall. Back out to Porter. She'll try to loop around Fletcher. No good. Tipton on the rebound, and she'll get 2 from the line here. Great effort by Madeline Tipton, continuing to be an establishing presence in that inside. Big group of substitutions for both teams. Coming in for the Tigers, Ruby Trammell, Abby Harrison, and number 10, Samantha Watson. First one will be good for Tipton.
So far, each team has 100% free throw shooting.
And Cameron, almost thought you were going to put the broadcaster jinx there, but Madeline Tipton just able to make that second one.
Yeah, maybe I should hold my tongue, but it didn't come back to me that time.
Olawiyin there is going to take it down the court. He's guarded by Watson. Into McFall. Quick drawing the contact from Trammell. See, after a little bit of an eye roll, Choctaws will take it out of bounds. Foul on the floor. .7:10 remaining here in the half. Ouachita, their largest lead of the game, now up to 6. Handoff into Quick, and she can't get that one to go. Celebrating like she did, but she'll get 2 from the line. And there, the ball looked like it was rolling back into the rim, and so that's why you saw the reaction that you did. First one is up and no good off the back rim. Quick made her only 2 free throws of the game last time across the street against Henderson State. Second one is up for her and no good. Abby Harrison gets the rebound after an empty trip at the line for the Choctaws. Trammell over to Vation. Trammell in the corner. She'll square up for 1. No good. Battle for the rebound. And they're going to say Craddock grabbed it and stepped out of bounds, so Ouachita will maintain possession here. Watson over to Tipton. Hand up, pass into Harrison. Nice look that time from Michaela Vation. Here's Olawiyin. She'll drive left side. Out to Coleman. Three's no good off the front of the rim. Battle for the rebound. And Coleman trying to get it off Trammell. Official will change his call that time because it looks like she did put the ball on Trammell as it went out of bounds. It'll stay Choctaw basketball. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Mississippi College has not scored in 2.5 minutes of game time. Olawiyin, the pass into McFall. She's guarded by Madeline Tipton. Drop step, hook is good. And Valencia McFall continues to prove why she's one of the biggest problems for Ouachita tonight.
And great shot, having, I think 4 hands in her face on that one.
Vation looking for a look inside Trammell. Another 3, and that one's finally good for her. And that's got to be a relief to make your first one after missing your first 5. Tigers' largest lead of the game now up to 9. Deep 3 is no good that time for Craddock. Watson trying to get the rebound, but just couldn't corral it, so it'll stay with the Choctaws.
And Ouachita now almost leading by 10. A big shift in the game from what it was earlier.
Olawiyin into Coleman. She's guarded by Tipton. Step back over Tipton, and that one's no good. Choctaws corral it again, but Olawiyin once again will take too many steps. Trying to get around the Ouachita defense, just wasn't ready for Tipton to be right in front of her. Saw there, just took 2 steps on the hook around. It wasn't Tipton that was there, it was Vation. Watson looking, and just a little bit too much of an errant pass. Now here's Quick, trying to get it to Coleman, broken up. And Quick fouling Vation there. That's the second team foul on the Choctaws, and that'll be Quick's second of the game. She'll head to the bench. In for her, number 20, Vivian Skeeto. Under 5.5 left here in the quarter. Here's Tipton, top of the key. She'll be doubled over the Vation. Harrison inside, trying to keep possession of it. No good on the left side shot. They're going to say that one was last touched by the Choctaws. Tigers will maintain possession here. On the hook around, here's Tipton. Quick pull-up 3, no good off the left side. Battling for the rebound. McFall to the floor. And here's Skeeto running with it. Olawiyin. Back to McFall, top of the key 3, no good. Tigers can't corral it, and that'll send us to a timeout. Ouachita, they lead by 9, and we'll be right back here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Hello, I'm Brett Rogers, President of Capital Technology Group. You might know us as Capital Business Machines, but our new name represents our growth as one of the state's leaders in business technology. When you've been around for 80 years like we have, you learn a thing or two about change. But what will never change is our commitment to our clients. We're still the same reliable team here to meet all your technology needs. Capital Technology Group is bigger and better than ever before. Learn more at captg.com.
OSDN is Ouachita's student sports media program in the Rogers Department of Communications. OSDN brings over 100 Tiger Home athletic events and other content to your devices each school year. OSDN is funded by advertising and generous gifts from supporters. If you'd like to support the students of OSDN through a tax-deductible donation, visit obu.edu/give and indicate OSDN in the provided field. If your business would like to advertise on an OSDN broadcast, email us at osdn@obu.edu. Thanks for watching, and go Tigers!
9-point lead for Ouachita as we head out of the second quarter media timeout. And it's been a pretty balanced performance for most of this Ouachita team, but led by the 4 threes from senior Audrey Winfrey.
Yeah, and kind of like I said earlier, they started out slow, but they seem to have found their rhythm the more the game goes on.
The Choctaws opting to allow the Tigers to shoot whatever they want from deep. And so far, starting off early, you really saw the Tigers miss them, but continuing to be given those open shots, they'll eventually make them, and that's exactly what they did. Here's the pass into Valencia McFall. She's got 15, leading all scorers tonight. No good off the right side. Nice rebound by Coleman. Here's Olawayin. And once again, that's her 3rd travel of the game. That'll be another turnover for Mississippi College. Heidi Robinson, she'll take it down the court. Brooke Smith left side into Trammell, and that one will be stripped right away by Olawayin. She creates the turnover, or she makes the turnover, then creates one on the other end, and that's exactly what you want to see from a player like her. Coleman, right side, trying to drive on Porter, and that one will be good. Choctaws inching to within 7 now. Skip pass to Hubbard, into Smith, and once again stripped away by Olawayin. Skeeto trying to get around the Ouachita defense, and that one stripped away.
Really fast play right now, just really up and down the court.
Hubbard, she'll get that one into Smith. Nice fake, and she'll get it in on the right side. Brooke Smith, her first 2 of the game. Smith, sort of a small ball 5 for this Ouachita team, only 5'10", but she's really been able to play on the inside well, along with that speed that she brings. Floater good by Coleman on the right side as well. Mississippi College will take those 2 points back.
And I think as long as you can go up from the post with some strength, you know, that's going to help you, even if you're not the tallest on the team.
Heidi Robinson decides to join the 3-point barrage for the Tigers, and they'll lead by double digits for the first time tonight. Skeeto thought about the 3. She'll keep it with her. Olawayin driving middle, spin move, back out to Skeeto. And that one is all good. Just a 3-point battle between both teams as Skeeto wants those 3 right back.
And you know, she was left wide open for that shot, so obviously she saw the opportunity and she knew she was going to take it.
Back out to Trammell. Under the basket and in. Brooke Smith, just a crafty move, and she's really been able to get around these defenders on the inside.
And getting her 4 points in the game so far.
Coleman trying to get around Trammell. Pass is too fall. Floater is no good off the back rim. Great effort on the rebound by Coleman, and so she'll keep it with the Choctaws on the foul. Substitutions for the Tigers. Madeline Tipton and Audrey Winfrey are in for Brooke Smith and Ruby Trammell. And Samantha Watson in the game for Bree Hubbard. Here's Craddock driving left side. She'll draw the foul. Samantha Watson, a little too much contact, and she'll head to the line for 2. Looking into Craddock, the transfer from Dyersburg State Community College. On the season, shooting at even 50% from the line. Didn't play last game for the Choctaws, but getting the starting nod tonight. First one is up and good for her. Second one up and good for her as well. Mississippi College back within 7. Samantha Watson still looking for her first points in this one. Corner to Robinson. And that one will rattle out for her. Heidi Robinson misses her first deep shot for the game. McFall once again, and that one's blocked. Caden Porter getting her hand in there, and Valencia McFall trying to draw the contact, but that one was all ball.
And very successful defense there, getting that block and then not getting the foul on that one.
Just smart basketball as well. Caden Porter, a little bit shorter than McFall, but able to just get her hand in there at the right time. She'll switch right back onto McFall here. Olawiyin, spin move on Porter, and she'll get that one off the top of the glass and in. The Choctaws battling in this one. This is the shortest deficit that they've been behind in quite some time. Tipton, she's backing down Olawiyin. Porter, she'll take a 3, and no good off the front of the rim. Rebound by McFall. Valencia McFall tonight has got 7 rebounds and 15 points, knocking on the door of a double-double already. Skeeto back out to McFall. And Coleman, she'll try to grab it, but Samantha Watson, a little too much contact again. That's her second foul of the game. Team 6th.
And really just trying to, make that interception for the pass, but just, like you said, a little bit too much contact.
This game very much an inside-out type of basketball game. Both teams really daring each other to go on the inside, but allowing a lot more shots from deep. Specifically, Ouachita really getting whatever they want from behind the arc tonight.
Mm-hmm. And for the most part, that has worked for the Choctaws, but like we've kind of talked about, the Tigers have been able to adjust to that.
Coleman, she goes 1 for 2 there. Ouachita still up by 5. Here's Madeline Tipton over to Robinson. The 3, she'll pull up from the free throw line. No good off the front of the rim. Olawiyin, she'll run quickly for the Choctaws. Cross-court pass, here's McFall. Skeeto. Coleman from the elbow. That one just not enough juice, and it's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say it was blocked, so it'll stay with Mississippi College.
Yeah, I think Vation did get a hand on that one. Maybe why it was not quite up to the basket.
Olawiyin taking it out of bounds. Pass into Coleman. Vation will switch on to her and immediately switch it away. And Craddock, no good on the 3. And it'll sail out of bounds. Ouachita basketball. "18 seconds here remaining in the quarter. Tigers can hold it till the final buzzer. "5 seconds on the clock. Vation will fall to the floor, and Coleman will take it away. and no good on the shot by Craddock as Mississippi College trying to bring it to within 3 heading into the break, just unable to. Your score at halftime, 42-37. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back here for the Domino's halftime show here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
I've heard people say Ouachita. Ouachita.
Ouachita.
Ouachita.
Is it pronounced Ouachita?
Searching for Ouachita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Ouachita.
Ouachita. Ouachita.
How would you pronounce it?
Ouachita.
Ouachita.
It's Ouachita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Ouachita, people. It's Ouachita.
Ouachita.
Visit the Ouachita campus store for all your Tiger apparel, merchandise, and gifts. If you need something to wear to show your Tiger pride, stop by the Ouachita campus store on the bottom floor of the Evans Student Center to grab a t-shirt, sweatshirt, polo, or more. If you can't stop by the store on campus, visit us online at bookstore.obu.edu. Make your purchase and we'll send it to you. Support the Tigers by checking out the Ouachita campus store. Go Tigers.
Owned by Ouachita alumni, Java Primo Coffee House, Cafe, and more in downtown Arkadelphia is a must-stop for everyone. Stop by in the morning for fresh coffee, a specialty coffee drink, or a full breakfast. Come back at lunch, or in the evening for burgers like the Primo Burger, the pulled pork burger, or the mac and cheese burger. Maybe it's a salad, a wrap, a quesadilla, or one of our varieties of pizza. And don't forget to top it off with a sweet treat that puts the cherry on top of a great meal. That's Java Primo on Main Street in downtown Arkadelphia.
At Berry and Turnage, we specialize in bringing the law to your corner. We are dedicated to understanding what results you want and to helping you understand what actions we can take on your behalf. With over 30 years of experience and a proven track record of success, Berry and Turnage is here to lead you down a path to the results you need. We will work with you every step of the way to make sure that you understand the choices you are making and feel empowered to make them. Berry and Turnage. Serious injuries require serious attorneys.
It's an ordinary day. Stephanie's driving home from school, like she does every day. Since she's almost home, she takes a quick glance at her phone, like she does every day. She arrives safely, like she does every day. It's another ordinary day. But then, something out of the ordinary happens. Distracted driving kills.
Victory doesn't just happen on game day. It's earned in the sweat, the silence, the prep. No crowd, no lights, just focus. Because when something unexpected happens like an accident, you need a team that's ready. I've been fighting for clients for over 30 years. There's a reason we're still in the game. And at Taylor King Law, we don't just show up.
We win. On your side, by your side. The winning side.
Welcome to the Domino's halftime show. Chris Babb here. Cameron Boyd, Isaac Bourne will be back with you in a little bit. Halftime, Ouachita leads Mississippi College 42-37. Each halftime of women's games, we're going to remind all of you who are Ouachita women's basketball alumni about the Lady Tiger women's basketball reunion. Each February, the former players in the Ouachita women's basketball program get together for a great weekend of rekindling some relationships and also supporting the current Tiger women's basketball team. The reunion dates this spring are Thursday, February 5th, and Saturday, February 7th, being the reunion day. That Saturday, they'll have a banquet and a luncheon to get together. They're supporting a Pink Out weekend to support breast cancer awareness. Special pink T-shirts will be available for purchase, and donations will be accepted to support the Lori Partridge Jeremiah 2911 Endowed Scholarship that is awarded yearly to a current women's basketball player. It's time to start connecting with your teammates from your days as a Ouachita women's basketball player. Look for more information coming soon to your mailbox. Any questions, please contact Teresa Schaefer Raymond. Her number is on the screen, 719-293-2944. We do look forward to having some of our alumni on at halftime when they visit us and come back and watch the women play. And so if you are one of those alumni, reach out to Teresa, and she'll get you in contact. We'd love to have you on to talk about your time as a member of the Ouachita Tigerettes, Lady Tigers, Tiger women's basketball, whichever era you were in. We want to hear your stories, and we definitely want you to come back and share those stories with each other on the Lady Tiger women's basketball reunion, February 5th, 6th, and 7th in 2026. It is halftime. The Domino's halftime report. Ouachita leads Mississippi College 42-37. Let's take a look at some of the statistics from the first half. First for Ouachita, one player in double figures, Audrey Winfrey with 12. Heidi Robinson, 7 points. 6 points for Madeline Tipton, 5 for Bree Hubbard, 4 points for Brooke Smith, 3 each for Ruby Trammell and Caden Porter, 2 points for Abby Harrison. The Tigers got off to a slow start from three-point range, missing the first 9. They ended up hitting 8 of their last 16, finished 8 of 25 from three-point range in the first half. Leading rebounder for Ouachita is also Audrey Winfrey with 4 on the defensive glass. Foul trouble for Ouachita, not really any. 5 team fouls, all of those charged to one person apiece, so no real issues there. 5 turnovers. The Tigers shot 39.5% from the field, 32% from three-point range, which is really, really good after you consider the slow start they had from beyond the arc, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. For the Mississippi College Choctaws, led in scoring by Valencia McFalls, 15 points on 7-11 from the field, 7 points for Vivian Skeeto, 6 for Nia Coleman, 3 points for Shauna Fletcher, 2 each for 3 players for the Choctaws. McFall is also the leading rebounder with 7. Mississippi College shooting 42.4% from the field, 1 of 9 from three-point range, 11.1%, and 8 of 12 from the free throw line, 66.7%. 6 turnovers, 5 steals for Mississippi College. Take a look at the foul situation. Not really any significant fouls, and I need to correct myself on the Ouachita fouls in a second. 2 fouls on Faith Quick. She's the only Mississippi College player with more than 1. Go back to Ouachita on the fouls. I was incorrect. 10 team fouls. Looked at the wrong category. 2 fouls each on Ruby Trammell and Samantha Watson. So Trammell and Watson each have 2 for Ouachita. Biggest lead for Mississippi College, 6 points with the first quarter at 4:07 remaining. Ouachita's came back from that and got a lead as much as 10 points with 3:18 left in the second quarter. And Ouachita has held the lead for 10 minutes and 38 seconds of the first half. Mississippi College got out to that quick start, led for about the first 7:55 of the game after tying it at 2-2. But before Ouachita's comeback. This is the Domino's halftime show on this Ouachita Sports Digital Network production. Thanks to Isaac Bourne and Cameron Boyd, a couple of students in our OSDN program. Thanks to Josiah Wooten, Nate Hollis, Kate Perrin, Gavin Wallace also helping us out tonight. Would like to give a shout out to the Ouachita Tiger volleyball team in the first round of the Great American Conference Volleyball Tournament over in Shawnee, Oklahoma. They go in as the 1 seed, defeat Southern Arkansas today 3-0, so they'll play tomorrow afternoon in the semifinals. Also along those lines, congratulations to head coach Allison Frizzell Kaiser for being named the GAC Volleyball Coach of the Year. Courtney Hansen, the second year in a row, she's been the setter of the year in the Great American Conference, and several all-conference first team, second team, and honorable mention all-conference selections, as you would expect for the 1 seed in the tournament. The Tigers got their regular season championship trophy last night at the GAC Volleyball Tournament banquet. The Tigers are making their way back onto the court. We have about 6 minutes left in the Domino's halftime show. We'll hear from some of our sponsors. And again, after that commercial mention, if you would like to be a sponsor, your business would like to sponsor these OSDN broadcast, email us at osdn@obu.edu. And if you'd like to support the students of the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, these broadcasts and production and program is funded by sponsors and supporters. You can go to obu.edu/give and mark OSDN in the appropriate box, and that'll make sure it goes to the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, the student sports media production program in the Rogers Department of Communications at Ouachita Baptist University. Again, your halftime score, Ouachita 42, Mississippi College 37. We'll hear from some more of those sponsors after we come back on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
At Capital Technology Group, we make your technology our priority. There are so many threats to IT these days, and we're here to help protect your data and devices. We're also by your side when things simply go wrong, whether it's servers crashing or printers breaking. We cover it all for our clients in all types of businesses. And with over 80 years of history in Arkansas, you can trust Capital Technology Group to be your business technology partner. Sign up for a free consultation at captg.com.
Let Domino's cure your cravings by ordering online, calling us at 246-3131, or dropping by and seeing us on Pine Street in Arkadelphia. Join Domino's Rewards and begin earning rewards in just 2 visits. Check out our $6.99 mix and match and make the whole family happy. You might as well throw in a stuffed crust pizza, a sandwich, pasta, stuffed cheesy bread while you're at it. Check out other deals on our app or at Domino's.com.
OSDN is Ouachita Student Sports Media Program in the Rogers Department of Communications. OSDN brings over 100 Tiger Home athletic events and other content to your devices each school year. OSDN is funded by advertising and generous gifts from supporters. If you'd like to support the students of OSDN through a tax-deductible donation, visit obu.edu/give and indicate OSDN in the provided field. If your business would like to advertise on an OSDN broadcast, email us at osdn@obu.edu. Thanks for watching, and go Tigers!
At Knight Insurance Professionals, we offer local expertise, a professional experience, and the attention to detail that you deserve. Knight Insurance Professionals offers a comprehensive list of commercial and personal insurance products and can fit their products to your needs. Insurance can be complicated. Let us take care of it for you. It's the assurance you're looking for when it comes to protecting what's important to you. Knight Insurance Professionals at 10th and Caddo in Arkadelphia, 870-246-3700. Local, professional, personal.
Make Print Mania in downtown Arkadelphia your place to get embroidery, screen printing, trophies, and more. Drop by their store on Main Street or visit their website at printmaniatees.com. Need a shirt for an event? Let Print Mania take care of that. Need promotional materials for your organization? You can let Print Mania take care of that too. A family-run local business, Print Mania has been serving the area since 1992. Call Print Mania today at 870-246-3803.
At Capital Technology Group, we make your technology our priority. Our team of experts can become your outsourced IT department, solving problems even before you know about them. We provide and maintain everything from servers and network infrastructure to printers and digital copiers. As a family business with over 80 years of history in Little Rock, you can trust Capital Technology Group to be your business technology partner. If you're ready to get your IT in order, visit captg.com and sign up for a free consultation.
Arkadelphia's newest entertainment option is open and ready for business. Tea Time Sims brings world-class indoor golf simulators to Arkadelphia, allowing you to practice, play, and perfect your swing in a comfortable setting. Check out our Facebook page to learn about our monthly tournaments, closest to the pin showdowns and long drive battles. Learn more and book your tee time at teatimegolfarkansas.com.
Action resuming here in just around a minute for the second half of play. Isaac Horn joined once again by Cameron Boyd. And Cameron, we talked Chris Babb talked a little bit about it at halftime, but this game has really been in favor of the Tigers in the second half, and no problem because of their incredible three-point shooting in the second half.
Yeah, I think obviously they came out, shot a lot of 3 points. Weren't able to make many of them, but like you said, in that second quarter, they really found their rhythm with it, and that's really helped them throughout this game.
So far, the leading scorers for both teams, Audrey Winfrey with 12, and Valencia McFall with 15 points and 7 rebounds, knocking on the door of a double-double. Meanwhile, the rest of the scores for both teams, Heidi Robinson's got 7 for the Tigers, Madeline Tipton with 6, Bree Hubbard with 5, Brooke Smith with 4, Kaden Porter with 3, and Abby Harrison has got 2 of her own. And here we are for second half action. Audrey Winfrey will pass the ball in here on the sidelines, literally right in front of us, here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. And Quick will start early with the press.
And that's something she's kept up all the first half. So you have to have a lot of stamina to do that.
Abby Harrison shuffling her feet that time, backing down her opponent. And so the Tigers will start off the half with a turnover. Here's Coleman. Here's Alawiyin, excuse me. McFall. Winfrey on her. Craddock, that one's no good off the left side. Tipton on the rebound, and here's Heidi Robinson down the court. Porter, pass off to Harrison, and she'll get it in on the left side. Nice find by Kaden Porter. Tigers expand that lead back to 7. Their largest of the game was 10. Here's Winfrey on McFall. Hand to Coleman. McFall face up. She'll run right through the defense. That'll be a charge. Kaden Porter staying in there and drawing it there. And for McFall, that'll be her first personal foul.
I think there's a little bit of frustration with that call because they called the charge there, but not on the other end of the court, just the play before.
Officials discussing something here. And it looks like they're going to go ahead and start the media timeout 4 minutes early, but we're going to stay right here and we're going to show these referees that last play. Going to the monitor here, looks like they're going to check in on a charge call. They want to go to that play right here, McFall, where she went into Kaden Porter, trying to see if Porter could have possibly had her feet out of the restricted area. She did have her feet out of the restricted area there. We'll see, though. Looks like that's a pretty open and shut case. Her feet were still. They're also maybe looking for a possible technical foul, seeing if maybe the defense maybe put an elbow or a hand into her face. We'll see what they call here. Not sure if they're going to give a technical infraction. Cameron, what were they talking about there?
They wanted to rewatch that last play that they called the charge, looking, like you said, for that technical foul, because I think, like I said before, there was some discourse over that call between the teams.
A technical foul here would give Ouachita 2 free throws and the ball back. Looks like they're just going to call it a common foul. No foul play there. Audrey Winfrey. She'll pass it into Porter. Coleman going to stay with Winfrey, looking like she's almost face guarding her. Porter trying to get it to Tipton, just put it right to the hand of Craddock, and that'll be a steal for the Choctaws. Coleman running quickly. Hand off to Alawiyin. Quick, top of the key, she's guarded by Harrison. Into McFall. Over Harrison, and McFall will get that one to go. Valencia McFall up to 17 in the game. Caden Porter, she'll drive right side over McFall, no good. Gets her own rebound and just barely can't get it to go, but she'll go to the line for 2. Caden Porter really starting to see more touches in this second half following a fairly quiet 3-point first half. On the season, Porter is yet to shoot a free throw, and she'll make her first one here. Second one is up and good off the front of the rim.
And now she's got herself up to 5 points.
Substitution for the Choctaws in the game, number 14, Shauna Fletcher. She'll come in for Craddock. Alawiyin, she'll take the ball down the court. McFall, handoff to Coleman. Choctaws looking to penetrate the defense and hanging in midair, can't get it to go. Rebound is back up and good. Coleman gets her own rebound and gets the putback to go.
And the Choctaws are inching their way back in here.
Robinson will pick up her dribble, looking to get it to one of her teammates. Here's Winfrey now. And that's a kicked ball. Coleman trying to prevent the entry pass. It'll stay with the Tigers on the kickball violation. Tipped in, she'll take it out. Thought about the 3. Instead, she'll pass it to Robinson. Swinging it around. Here's Winfrey, another corner 3, and she'll lace it. Audrey Winfrey, she's made 5 of her last 5 threes, only missing her first 2. McFall the drive around Robinson, step through, and no good off the back rim. Tigers looking to expand this lead here. Robinson, she's guarded by Quick. Winfrey, the hot hand. Over to Tipton. Driving baseline. Looking around, Alawiyin can't get it to go. Rebounding on her own one. That's her 3rd straight rebound, and she'll fall to the floor.
And it looks like maybe she was trying to draw the foul there, but they're not going to call that.
And Quick will take it coast to coast and put it up and in. 6-point lead for the Choctaws now. Here's Heidi Robinson. She picks up her dribble there and luckily able to get it to Winfrey. Robinson, drive left side. McFall getting a hand in there. They're going to say that one was on the floor. It'll be McFall's 2nd personal foul, 3rd team foul. Big group of substitutions for the Tigers. Samantha Watson, Ruby Trammell, and Bree Hubbard coming in for Caden Porter, Heidi Robinson, and Abby Harrison. And now for the Choctaws, Vivian Skeeto in for Quick. Here's Watson taking it out of bounds. Into the corner is Tipton. Entry pass to Hubbard. Going to say a little bit of action, too much action going on the inside. The Choctaws fouling Hubbard there. So Watson will go back out of bounds, take it out. She'll throw it up to Winfrey. Watson, drive right side, picked up by McFall. Over to Winfrey in the corner, and can't get it to go off the inside corner. Trammell will come away with it. Tipton back to Winfrey. She'll try again. That one no good. Coleman and Alawiyin, they'll kind of combine for the rebound there. I'd say give them half a rebound apiece, Cameron.
Yeah, just go ahead and add it to both their stats.
Coleman to McFall. She's guarded by Trammell. She'll put her shoulder into her, and she's going to earn 2 shots from the line there. So far on the day, McFall is 1 of 1 from the free throw line. First one is up and good for her. McFall up to 18 points in the game. She leads all scorers.
I think she's really been the story of this game for her team.
Second one is up and good for her as well. 3 for 3 on the evening. Choctaws now within 4. We'll see if the Tigers can stop this run. Watson to Tipton. Swinging it around, here's Trammell. Corner, here's Winfrey. She'll drive, pull up from mid-range, and no good. Skeeto will come away with the rebound. Mississippi College now looking to cut more into this Tiger lead. Alaween, she'll drive. No good. Trying to come away with the rebound. And that'll be a jump ball. It'll stay with the Choctaws as Alaween and Trammell got a little tangled up there.
Yeah, but to say there was a little bit of aggression there trying to get that ball.
Alaween taking it out of bounds into Coleman. Over Watson, and she'll put it up and in. Coleman now the chance with a made free throw to give Mississippi College their first lead in quite some time. Excuse me, to put them within 1 here. Free throw is up and good. Choctaws now shorten the lead to just a single point. Tigers 0 for 5 in their last 5, 1 for 7 in their last 7. Looking here to stop this Choctaw run before it gets out of hand. Tipton, she'll take it inside, and they're going to call a blocking foul. That'll go on Shauna Fletcher. Tipton, she'll head to the line for 2. Fletcher trying to get in there that time, but Tipton just too quick, and Fletcher unable to get her feet set.
We're going to see the replay of that.
And that'll be a timeout here. Not the media timeout. Remember, we took that about 5 minutes ago, but we'll be right back here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. And we thought we were going to be back to action here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, but I don't really know. Looks to me like the officials wanted to take another media timeout, so the second media timeout here of the third quarter. Just under 5 minutes remaining. Cameron, I guess we'll talk about this game just a little bit. I mean, we are watching it, but Tigers, they lead by 1 following that and-1 play from Nia Coleman. So what does Ouachita really kind of on this run of not being able to score? How do they get back out of this rut?
Yeah, it seems like they're kind of playing like they were right at the beginning of the game, you know, not able to hit a lot of shots. So I think, they're just going to have to find that rhythm again. They got into it earlier and then they seemed to lost it. So they're just going to have to find that rhythm and get themselves out of this hole.
Meanwhile, the Choctaws on a 7-0 run in the last 2:09. So we'll see how the Tigers respond coming out of this break. Madeline Tipton, she'll have 2 shots from the line, trying to expand the Tigers' lead back to 3.
And, I really think what it's going to take is making plays like we just saw Madeline do. Even if she didn't end up getting the shot, she got herself to the free throw line. So she has the opportunity to get the points, and I think that's just what it's going to take.
And Tipton, one of those players that even when she's not making shots, a dangerous type of player that can get herself to the line and force those points on another team. First one is up for her, and it's good off the back rim. Tipton in this one, following that free throw, has 7. Only one made shot from the field, but like we said, 5 for 5 from the free throw line, now make it 6 for 6. Tipton makes it a 3-point lead once again for the Tigers. And that Tiger scoring drought is over. Coleman. Here's Skeeto. Long three is no good. Rebound bounced around, and Abby Harrison on top of it. Tigers quickly. Here's Robinson. 2-on-2. She's got Tipton in the corner. Pass over is blocked. McFall running with it. Skeeto, corner three. No good. Rattles out for her. Tigers will grab the rebound and slow it down just a little bit more following that wild sequence. Here's Winfrey, and Coleman once again will get her foot on it. Kick ball violation on the Choctaws. 4:03 here remaining in the third quarter. Robinson over to Tipton. Thought about the three. She'll drive on Skeeto. She'll weave around the defense and get the easy layup on the left side. Tigers bring that lead back up to 5 here.
And again, I think that's exactly what you see in a game like this, especially when your team's struggling to make shots.
Coleman, the pass into McFall. She's doubled with Trammell. Corner three, here's Fletcher, no good. And Madeline Tipton will be on top of it. Good defense by the Tigers that time, and they have an offensive try now.
And a good move there to get around the defense.
No good by Robinson, and Abby Harrison over the back. And that'll be her second personal foul of the game. Quick in the game for Olawiyin. Here's Nia Coleman, entry pass here. Shauna Fletcher. Quick, and she'll throw that one right away to Winfrey.
And again, still on that press defense.
Winfrey drive left side over McFall, and that one will be swatted away. McFall, great effort that time to defend the play without fouling. Robinson to take it out of bounds here. She'll throw it up here to Winfrey. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Harrison backing down McFall. No good off the right side, and here's Skeeto. Coleman. Pass out to McFall, wide open three, and she'll make it. Choctaws within 2 now after Valencia McFall hits 22 points in this one. Heidi Robinson, she'll drive. Looks like she was tripped up there. And they're going to call the foul, the block on McFall. Robinson, a tough fall to the ground there.
And you can see Harrison trying to make those screens for her to get around, but they just haven't quite been effective.
Robinson, she'll stay in the game for now. Official trying to signal to the other official that we're about to start the play. Robinson over to Tipton. Wide open mid-range shot, no good off the front of the rim. Choctaws now a chance to tie or take the lead for the first time since the first half. Nia Coleman, she'll go for the three, and that rattles out for her. Almost taking the lead for the first time since that first quarter. Winfrey the drive, and they're going to say she took too many steps. Possession goes back to the Choctaws, now under 2 minutes remaining here in this third quarter. Here is Skeeto. McFall out to Skeeto. Weaving through McFall. Falling shot is good, and we're all tied up here at 53. Valencia McFall, 24 points in the game, 10 for 15 from the field. Trammell thought about the three. She's got McFall on her. Now back to Robinson. Into Harrison. Spin around and can't get it on the right side. Here the Choctaws once again. A chance to take the lead. Here's Valencia McFall on the left side. Driving on Trammell. Skeeto wide open in the corner, and that one's good. Mississippi College back from the grave as they lead 56-53, under a minute now in the third quarter.
And they keep getting those wide open shot opportunities, and they're working for them. The Tigers are going to have to take those away from them.
Tip driving left side, puts it up, and that one also no good. The Choctaws looking to take an even bigger lead into the third quarter break here. Coleman. The drive, the shot over Harrison is no good. Battle for it goes to Quick. Just around 8 seconds between shot and game clock. The Choctaws are going to have to get a shot up before the end of the quarter. Coleman looked like she carried it there. That one's blocked by Harrison. Tigers 7 seconds. We'll see what they do here. Robinson. Pull up from mid-range, no good. Tipton tried to tip it in there, but we'll head to the third quarter break. Ouachita, they trail 56-53. We'll see what they do in this final quarter and if they can make themselves a bit of a comeback following this incredible Mississippi College run. But before we go to the break, looks like there, Madeline Tipton will head to the line. We'll see if the officials want to go to the monitor here and check and see how much time was left on the clock when Tipton was fouled. You see Robinson putting it up and Tipton going up with that left hand. Going to say she was pulled down. Cameron right there. Looks like it might be about 0.3 of a second on the clock, and that's enough time to get a tip three up. Officials are going to take a look at it here to see how much time is remaining. You see Tipton jump up for it, and her hand last touched it. Looks around about what I said, about 0.3 of a second remaining.
Yeah, right there at the last second. I mean, she's just being pulled in every direction.
See Skeeto a little bit of a push, but right there, it looks like the foul will probably go on McFall, getting her hand in there and putting a little bit of contact with that left hand. What it looks like it might be. We'll look at it one more time. See Robinson driving here. She puts the shot up with 2.5 remaining on the clock. And then Tipton, the foul was whistled right there as McFall got a little bit there of her right arm. That's where the whistle was blown. We'll see if that's where it stays. Officials taking a while to review this, but at the end of the day, this is a close game. And unlike every other broadcaster in the business, I don't want to complain about the long replays because of the great work that the trailer here at the Ouachita Sports Digital Network does to get us these angles.
Yeah, and like you said, this is a close game, so replays like this are very important.
Looks like the officials trying to decide who the foul was on. McFall, a little bit of contact, but also number 14, Shauna Fletcher, also in on the play there as well. But also, you could even call it earlier on as Vivian Skeeto just getting a little bit too much contact. Cameron, what did you see there?
I think they're going to call that on number 14.
So Shauna Fletcher.
Yeah, I think there was a little confusion. They couldn't quite tell who that one was on, but I think Shauna Fletcher is what they're going to decide on there.
If Fletcher is whistled for the call, like we've said, that'll be her third personal foul of the game, putting her a little bit into foul trouble. Either way, Tipton, she's going to have 2 shots from the line. Looks like they're going to put 0.2 of a second off on the clock, so not enough time to get a shot off. So you just have to throw it down the court and hope for something. Obviously, it's only the third quarter break. It's not like this game is in the balance at the moment.
Right.
But every chance you can get to make something happen, you want to do with it what you will. Tipton on the day, 6 for 6 from the stripe. Also 6 rebounds as well. First one is up for her, and it rolls in. Tigers now back to within 2. With that last foul as well, the Choctaws up to 5 personal fouls, so 2 more for them, and they'll be in the. And the Tigers will be in the bonus.
And she's going to be 7 for 7 on her free throws.
And that one will just be passed in to run up the clock. So your score heading into the break: Ouachita 55, Mississippi College 56. We'll see if the Tigers can make the comeback following the break here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Chicken Express is a proud supporter of not just the Badgers, but all things Arkadelphia, from elementary to college and from community activities to church groups. Chicken Express is always willing to support and assist the people in our town. The next time you visit Chicken Express, thank them for their involvement in our community, and definitely don't leave without getting a cup of that Chicken E sweet tea. Located right off exit 73, stop by Chicken Express for your next meal.
Victory doesn't just happen on game day. It's earned in the sweat, the silence, the prep. No crowd, no lights, just focus. Because when something unexpected happens like an accident, you need a team that's ready. I've been fighting for clients for over 30 years. There's a reason we're still in the game. And at Taylor King Law, we don't just show up.
We win. On your side, by your side. The winning side.
Back to action here from Bill Vining Arena. Shout out to my beautiful fiance watching by Madison Harrelson. Thank you for watching this one. It is Ouachita trying to battle back into this one following a Mississippi College run to finish off the half. Madeline Tipton making 2 free throws to start off the fourth quarter, to end off the third quarter. Cameron, what are you seeing from this Mississippi College team the Tigers need to stop if they want to come away with the dub here?
Yeah, I think something I pointed out earlier is that they've been giving Mississippi College a lot of open shots outside the arc, and I think, that method did work for Mississippi College earlier in the game against Ouachita, but other way around, it hasn't been working the way they've wanted it to, so they're going to have to close off those opportunities.
Samantha Watson, she'll get the pass in to start the quarter. Tigers a chance to take that lead right back here on the first possession. Tipton only made 2 field goals tonight, but she's second in scorers for the Tigers tonight. Out to Watson. That's her first shot attempt. No good on the right side. Coleman on the rebound. Here's Olawiyin. Nice pass that time into McFall. Double teamed, and that one's blocked by Trammell. Tigers will take back possession. Tipton driving on Skeeto. They're going to say that one was on the floor and on Skeeto.
And again, another thing I pointed out earlier, even if she doesn't get the points right away, she draws the foul for herself, so she's still making plays.
It'll stay with the Tigers. Watson back to her favorite spot, right under that backboard to pass it in. athletic trainer and assistant athletic director Ashley Harris going out onto the court to wipe up some sweat. Tipton, she's going to put that in over Olawayin, and Madeline Tipton will start off the scoring for both teams in the quarter.
And she's now worked her way up to 12 points in the game.
McFall, and she'll go right in to Trammell, and she'll draw the charge. Tigers really starting to find the number of Valencia McFall in this quarter. Ruby Trammell got a little too excited there and forgot she still had to pass the ball into Watson. Tigers back with the lead, looking to expand it here. Tipton, step back three, no good off the back rim. Just been unable to make those shots from deep go tonight. Coleman, shot is good over Caden Porter, and Mississippi College will snatch the lead back. Choctaws really relenting on this press right now, allowing the Tigers to advance it into the half court. Watson the drive, she'll fall to the floor. They're going to say she put a shoulder down, and that's an offensive foul. Substitutions for the Tigers. Heidi Robinson and Audrey Winfrey coming into the game. They'll be in for Trammell and Watson. Mississippi College with the lead, looking to expand it here. Here's McFall guarded by Winfrey. The pull-up from the free throw line is good off the glass. And Valencia McFall, just when the Tigers thought that they could find a way to guard her, just finds new ways to score. She's got 26 tonight.
Yeah, she's definitely a playmaker, and like you said, just finding her ways around the new methods the Tigers are trying to employ.
A three would tie it here. Here's Caden Porter. Shot clock ticking down. Robinson looking to get around. Corner, here's Winfrey. She's got to pull up over McFall, and Tipton can't put it up in time. Shot clock violation on the Tigers. And the possession will go back over to the Choctaws.
Now I've got Abby Harrison coming into the game.
And also Michaela Vation, so going for a little bit taller of a lineup here with Winfrey, Vation, and Harrison all in the game. McFall, that one's no good off the right side. Winfrey on the rebound, Tigers going quickly. Trying to trap Robinson, but she'll get out of it. Out to Vation, she'll pull up from deep. That one misses everything. Caden Porter gets the save, but the Choctaws now are going to use it to their advantage. Skeeto out to McFall. And that three, no good. That would have put them up by 6. And head coach Nick Long, he's going to take a timeout. Tigers trail by 3, their largest since the first half. We'll take one as well. We'll be right back in 30 seconds here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Turner Rogers Manning & Plyler CPA is a longtime supporter of the Arkadelphia Public School District. Turner Rogers Manning & Plyler has established a reputation for providing clients with outstanding services that include auditing, accounting, and tax and business consulting. Contact Turner Rogers Manning & Plyler today at 870-246-4563 or by visiting them at 305 Professional Park Drive in Arkadelphia. Turner Rogers Manning & Plyler says, "Go Badgers!"
Chicken Express is a proud supporter of not just the Badgers, but all things Arkadelphia, from elementary to college and from community activities to church groups. Chicken Express is always willing to support and assist the people in our town. The next time you visit Chicken Express, thank them for their involvement in our community, and definitely don't leave without getting a cup of that Chicken E sweet tea. Located right off exit 73, stop by Chicken Express for your next meal.
And welcome back to the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Tigers trail by 3 with 7 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. Cameron, we've been talking basketball all night, but have yet to mention the Ouachita volleyball team getting the win in the GAC tournament over Southern Arkansas And right now, Oklahoma Baptist leading on Arkansas Tech, looking like we're going to have another date between the Bison and the Tigers tomorrow in the semifinals.
Yeah, which, recalling back to the season game between Ouachita and Oklahoma Baptist, it was a tough one. So if they do go on to play them tomorrow, it's definitely going to be a bit of a challenge.
We'll see how that one goes tomorrow, but tonight, Tigers trying to get back into this one as Brooke Smith is going to get the layup on the left side. Tigers now within one. Skeeto, here's McFall. She's got 26 tonight. Hand off to Coleman. And Harrison, just a little bit too much contact on the play. And Fletcher will head to the line for 2. On the season, Shauna Fletcher 0 for 1 coming into this one tonight. She has yet to make one as well. Excuse me, 1 for 1 on the night. Misses her first, going for the second here. Second one is good, and the Choctaws lead by 2. Just under 6.5 minutes remaining in the game. Heidi Robinson will take it down the court. Tigers trying to find themselves in a position that they were in right before halftime. Brooke Smith, the drive, the spin over McFall, and she's going to put that one off the glass and in.
And, you know, she hasn't had very many minutes tonight, but in the time she has, she's herself 8 points now.
And Miriam Alawiyin with the ball. Here's McFall now. Skeeto, that one's blocked. Whistle blown. Not sure if that's going to be a foul or out of bounds. Looks like Robinson blocked the shot and then just grabbed it and stepped out of bounds. So it'll stay Choctaw basketball. Shot clock is reset. Well, they'll bring the shot clock back to 20. They're going to say Robinson did not have full possession of it. That's going to be blocked by Robinson. Tigers running the court. Robinson to the rack, and they're not going to say it was blocked. They're actually going to call the foul on Fletcher. Fletcher looks like she's saying she got all ball. Either way, though, Robinson is going to go back to the line for 2. I also want to apologize for the audio issues tonight. I promise I don't always sound that bad. Robinson's first one is good, and the Tigers back in the lead.
And these are actually her first free throws of the night.
Second one for Robinson is good as well. So now Ouachita back up by 2. McFall, she'll head to the bench. Alawiyin taking it down the court. She'll get it over to Skeeto. The long 3 is no good on the right side. Heidi Robinson, another rebound. She's got 5 tonight. Harrison, triple teamed, and it's stolen away. Wide open shot for Fletcher is no good. Abby Harrison on the rebound. Just a little too open and just couldn't get it to fall. Here's Robinson looking around. She'll pass it into Harrison. Strafing through the defense, and she'll get it in on the left side. Ouachita back up by 4. Mississippi College in desperate need of a score.
But even the Tigers are still going to have to pull away some more here for some more comfortable breathing room.
Fletcher, she'll pull up from the free throw line. That one's no good. Ouachita, we'll see if they can gain an even larger lead. Caden Porter spin move to the rack. No good. Mississippi College. They'll corral it and slow it down. Coleman, she'll take it to the rack. No good, but she's going to have 2 free throws. Madeline Tipton into the game. She'll be in for Harrison. First one is up and gonna rattle out for Coleman. Choctaws only need 1 free throw to make it a 1-possession lead though. Second one is up and good. So the Choctaws within 1 possession. We'll see how the Tigers respond. Brooke Smith right side. Back to Robinson. Caden Porter, handoff to Tipton. Back out to Porter. She's got an open corner 3, and she's going to lace it. Caden Porter gives Ouachita their largest lead since the 3rd quarter. Coleman looking for a response. Into Fletcher. She's double teamed. End around. Skeeto gets it back to Coleman. Coleman on the 3. No good. Audrey Winfrey on the rebound. Tigers a chance to pull even further away. Here's Heidi Robinson. McFall waiting by, trying to get back in this game and possibly give her team a chance to still win it. Porter thought about it to Smith. Smith the drive. Gonna put it up. We'll see if that one was on the floor. Looks like it was. Valencia McFall back in the game for the Choctaws. She'll come in for Shauna Fletcher. Tigers lead by 6. They have possession. Tipton into Winfrey. Tipton, quick mid-range jumper, and that one's good. Madeline Tipton continuing to push the Choctaws' chances further and further away with that shot.
And she's going to move up to be the highest scorer on the team now is 17.
Skeeto on the right side trying to find a teammate. Here's Olawayin trying to find Coleman on the inside. They're going to whistle someone for the foul. A little bit of an odd sequence of events happening before that, though, as the pass is going to go up and try to hit the rim and go in. Olawayin will take it out of bounds under the basket. Into Quick. Whistle blown, and that's going to be a timeout. Head coach Rachel Travis wants to talk to her team. We'll take a quick break as well. We'll be back in just a few seconds here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Victory doesn't just happen on game day. It's earned in the sweat, the silence, the prep. No crowd, no lights, just focus. Because when something unexpected happens like an accident, you need a team that's ready. I've been fighting for clients for over 30 years. There's a reason we're still in the game. And at Taylor King Law, we don't just show up.
We win. On your side, by your side. The winning side.
Back to action here. Under 2.5 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. Ouachita leading by 8. It'll be Mississippi College ball following the timeout called by the Choctaws. Here's the pass into McFall. She'll take a quick jumper over Tipton, and that one's no good. Last touch by Heidi Robinson. She's going to argue for that one, but she'll quickly relent. Skeeto will pass it in. Back off the Tigers. Into McFall. She's guarded closely by Winfrey. Pass into Coleman, back out. Quick. The drive, no good. Audrey Winfrey on the rebound. Whistle blown. It's going to be a turnover for Ouachita. Looks like it was an offensive foul on Heidi Robinson. May have put her elbow into a player.
Yeah, I think she was trying to set a screen there, maybe just not completely set like she should have been.
Officials gonna stop for a second, make sure the time is right. Last foul not on Heidi Robinson. It might have been a moving screen on Brooke Smith. That's what happens when you put your head down for a second, Cameron.
Yeah, things change fast.
Coleman handoff to Skeeto. She'll try to get around Robinson, but it's swatted away. Coleman the three. No good. Rebound battled for it. Tipton and Quick will fall to the floor, and possession arrow going towards the Choctaws. Mississippi College will keep possession. Great battle under the rim between Tipton and Quick there.
Yeah, and it looked like a little bit of a hard fall. Hopefully they're both okay from that one.
Just over a minute and a half of play remaining here. Abby Harrison, she'll come in for Brooke Smith. One aspect about this Ouachita team that's really not been seen so far has to be the depth. Coach Long playing around 10 to 11 players, and this one is McCall. It's going to make this one interesting. McFall now up to 29 in the game after that made three. Tigers lead by 5. Still plenty of time left to go.
And still that defense from Quick has been an issue for the Tigers.
Here's Porter, top of the key. She'll drive right. Back to Harrison. Corner, here's Winfrey. The shot over Coleman is nowhere to be found. McFall on the rebound. Choctaws Quick. Olawiyin out to Coleman. Here's McFall again. The spin move around Porter, and the floater's good. Choctaws within one possession. 48 seconds remaining, and that's going to be a timeout for the Tigers. Cameron, we'll stay right here. Tigers lead by 3, but what a run in the last few minutes by the Choctaws to bring themselves back into this one.
Yeah, they've really been able to close up that Tiger lead, and now, I mean, like you said, within one possession, they could tie the game up right here after this timeout.
Current trends still favor the Tigers. Ouachita, they've made 5 of their last 7. Meanwhile, Mississippi College, their last 2 shots were their first 2 shots made in 9 shots taken. They're 2 of their last 11 from the field. Cameron, if you're Mississippi College here, what is the objective going into this offensive possession for Ouachita?
You know, I think McFall has really been, I mean, obviously she's the leading scorer, but she's really been the story of this game for the Choctaws. I think, I mean, I hate to emphasize one player, but I think if she's been the playmaker of the game, then it might, you know, need to go into her hands right here.
Tigers, they'll have the ball here, so some solid defense without fouling is needed for the Choctaws. And then Valencia McFall will need, 29 points tonight. Look to see her have the ball in this next possession. Madeline Tipton here. Tigers are going to look to take some time off this shot clock. 18 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Tipton driving on McFall. She'll keep it, hand off to Winfrey, and she's right there for the easy bucket. Timeout called, and we'll send it to a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We've got a thrilling finish here from Bill Vining Arena on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
At Capital Technology Group, we make your technology our priority. Our team of experts can become your outsourced IT department, solving problems even before you know about them. We provide and maintain everything from servers and network infrastructure to printers and digital copiers. As a family business with over 80 years of history in Little Rock, you can trust Capital Technology Group to be your business technology partner. If you're ready to get your IT in order, visit captg.com and sign up for a free consultation.
And welcome back to the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Before the break, Madeline Tipton, she's the one you want the ball in her hands in a crucial possession, but she gives it right up to Audrey Winfrey, who puts in the easy bucket. Winfrey now up to 17. Meanwhile, Madeline Tipton with 16. The duo of them with 33 combined points tonight has been crucial for the Tigers.
And that was a really great look right there. I mean, obviously it looked like Tipton was going up for the shot herself. And then you see the pass and the shot finally made.
The Choctaws shot clock is turned off, so they'll need to foul. But Brooke Smith, what a defensive effort. And that might be the game. She's going to steal it away from McFall. And the player that has kept the Choctaws in it is going to be the reason now why they might lose it. Brooke Smith, incredible defense to get the steal in the crucial moment.
Yeah, and I mean, plays like that against McFall is not something we've seen really all game, so that's a big game changer here.
Smith, a free throw, one or two made free throws either way will give her team a solid lead in this one. McFall will head to the bench following that last play as well. That's 5 for her. So now the Choctaws have to finish out these last 23 seconds without their leading scorer. Smith, second one is up and no good. Still trailing by 6. The Choctaws are going to call a timeout. Cameron, we're going to stay right here. 21.7 seconds left. What do the Choctaws need to do here if they want a chance?
I mean, you can tell by the fact that they're calling a timeout this late in the game. They're just trying to do anything that they can. And obviously, like you said, their leading scorer is out of the game now. So they're going to have to find other methods. That's why you can't rely on one player because, you know, they're not always going to be there. So they're going to have to find someone else to step up.
And with McFall disqualified, she finishes the game with 29 points and 8 rebounds, just shy of the double-double. Only 1 rebound in the second half. Going into halftime, though, she had 7. Brooke Smith back in the game for the Tigers. If you're Mississippi College here, I'd be looking for a quick 3 and then a quick foul. You want to use the smallest amount of this 21.7 seconds as you can, trying to give yourself enough time to come back here. Here's the pass in for the Choctaws. Olawiyin. Coleman, the 3 over Watson is good. Coach Nick Long, he'll call a timeout of his own, and we'll take a break. Ouachita, they only lead by 3 now after the Coleman 3, and we'll see what happens after the break on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
Arkadelphia's newest entertainment option is open and ready for business. Tee Time Sims brings world-class indoor golf simulators to Arkadelphia, allowing you to practice, play, and perfect your swing in a comfortable setting. Check out our Facebook page to learn about our monthly tournaments, closest to the pin showdowns and long drive battles. Learn more and book your tee time at teatimegolfarkansas.com.
Chicken Express is a proud supporter of not just the Badgers, but all things Arkadelphia, from elementary to college and from community activities to church groups. Chicken Express is always willing to support and assist the people in our town. The next time you visit Chicken Express, thank them for their involvement in our community, and definitely don't leave without getting a cup of that Chicken E sweet tea. Located right off exit 73, stop by Chicken Express for your next meal.
Action continuing here. 14.7 seconds remaining in this thriller between the Tigers and the Mississippi College Choctaws. If you're Mississippi College, you have to foul, but either way, Ouachita's got to get the ball into play first.
Right, and this defense, I mean, you can see they're really pressing them hard right now.
One timeout remaining for the Tigers. Robinson, she'll get it into Tipton, and she'll draw the foul. Olawiyin, she'll be whistled for it. That's her third of the game. 11.7 remaining here. One made free throw here for Tipton will give the Tigers a 2-possession lead. First one is up for Tipton and good, and that gives the Tigers their cushion that they wanted here. Second one up for her, and she'll make that one as well. Madeline Tipton will head to the bench following 2 crucial free throws.
And she's one that's really reliable to have behind the line, going 10 for 10 on her free throws tonight.
Tipton, just like regular old Shea Gilgis-Alexander tonight, has got 18 points, 10 of those coming from the line. But either way, Ouachita, they've got the 5-point lead at this timeout. Mississippi College, even with a 3 here, is going to need to play the foul game. But also, you want to make sure you get that 3 quickly and make it quickly, because if you miss it and have to go back for another one, that's more time off the clock. And in a game like this, every single millisecond counts. Officials now checking the monitor to check the time just to make sure that everything's working. There. Checking to see where the time was following that foul. This is just continuing to give the Tigers and Choctaws more time to discuss. Tigers now going to run back to Coach Long, be able to discuss a little bit more what they're going to do. See there, the foul committed right around 12.8, 12.7. We'll see where the officials call that one. Thank you to our team in the trailer once again for orchestrating that, giving the Choctaws an extra second here. Cameron, if you're Mississippi College, you're down by 5. How important is a quick 3 here, especially with only 11 seconds remaining? 12 seconds now.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, that's about the only option they have left. And then if they were able to draw the foul on the 3, you know, that's ideal for them to try to lessen that 5-point lead. But we'll see what they try to do here.
Quick, she'll throw it in. Here's Skeeto, 3 from the corner is long, and Heidi Robinson's got it. Tigers going to try to run this clock out as long as they can, play keep away. Coleman going to push Watson to the floor. Official calling off the clocks. And we'll see what happens there. Coleman incredibly vicious on the foul.
Yeah, I mean, just sent Watson sliding across the floor there.
Not sure if a loss, anything would hurt more than a loss here anyway, as that one happened with just around a second left. Officials kind of discussing here. We'll see if they just let the game peter out here, if they're going to
maybe let her shoot, it looks like.
They're going to call a flagrant 1. Officials now going to go back to the monitor, though, just to check and see. There is the chance to give it a flagrant 2 if on review it looks severe. But just a little review on the difference. A flagrant 1. Flagrant 2, obviously more severe of contact, but both of them are contact that is labeled unnecessary. And right there, Coleman just absolutely shoving Watson to the ground. not much delay there. Officials saw what they saw, and Watson will head to the line for 2. So really all the Tigers trying to do is pad this lead out.
Yeah, I mean, obviously at this point, these free throws aren't going to affect much, but I would say
except how long it's going to take before we can go home. It's about
right, but I would say she deserves them. I mean, after getting shoved on the floor like that.
She'll take the contact, and that'll be her first point of the game. And, you know, if you're a player like Samantha Watson, being able to, she scoreless so far now, going to be able to get a chance to score here, and then the Tigers will be able to just run the clock out. She'll make them both. 0.8 left on the clock. All the Tigers need to do here is get this one in play, and they will. And your final score here from Bill Vining Arena, Ouachita 77, Mississippi College 70. The Tigers move back into the win column and sit in even 500 on the season. In just a little bit, head coach Nick Long will come to the desk to talk a little bit about the game, but also a newly added family member added into the Long family. But first, Cameron, you know, what did you see tonight from this Ouachita team that eventually gave them this late win?
Yeah, I think they eventually just found their rhythm and they found out how to play with each other. You know, just what plays needed to be made instead of, you know, the long shots they were taking. They decided they needed to drive to the basket more, and then they found their rhythm with their threes. So it was just about, you know, getting warmed up into the game and finding their rhythm.
And the Tigers finished the game with 10 made threes. Meanwhile, Mississippi College only 5. But really, neither team really able to make many shots. Both teams shooting under 40% from the field. Really, the deciding factor in this one had to go to the bench points. Ouachita outscoring the Choctaws 19-14 in that regard, and then also just the play at the free throw line. Tigers able to make it there just a little bit more and able to make it a little bit more as well. Only one missed free throw on the evening for Ouachita.
Yeah, their free throws were very consistent. I mean, we see 17 for 18, so that was 17 of their points. You know, a big contributor to tonight's game.
And we're going to wait and stand by. Coach Nick Long now heading over to the desk. And we'll send it to another camera shot as Coach Long now greeting his daughter. But your final score, 77-70. Ouachita winning this one. Madeline Tipton, your leading scorer with 18. Audrey Winfrey finishing it up with 17. Now standing by with Coach Long. Coach, congrats on the win tonight, and congrats on, you know, a more personal win yesterday.
Oh yes, for sure. I say great day yesterday for our family. I say we got back from Northeastern State, and I say about 4:30 in the morning we were headed to the hospital. I say healthy baby boy, still at home at the hospital with my wife. I'm about to get back in the car and head that direction again.
Well, Coach, we won't keep you here for long. Make sure you be able to go see the rest of your family, but after this one, Coach, Madeline Tipton not really able to make a lot of shots from the field, but really made up for it with her ability to make it to the line. What does it mean to have a player that's as physical as her, that's able to get into the paint and make those shots?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, this is 2 games in a row now that Tip's been she's uncharacteristically, you know, not shot the ball that well. But her playing as hard as she did, left it all out there on the floor. That meant the world. That showed the toughness that we've got to have, especially as, you know, we've got a little bit more time until we get into conference play, and we got to be tough to win these close games like this in the GAC.
And Coach, as well, the Choctaws really giving you guys whatever you wanted from beyond the arc to start, and not able to convert in that first half, but then Audrey really finding her shot, able to make those threes. What does it mean to have players that are able to pull themselves out of a bit of a shooting slump and really make an impact on the game?
Oh yeah, no doubt. That's a big thing that we preached. Me and Coach Tyler preach them in practice every day. Is that we're gonna have those looks. We've got to step up, look with confidence, and knock them down. And you know, Audrey did a great job today. I don't know if that's a career high and made threes for her or or not. But I'd say if it's not, it's got to tie it at least. But I'm even more for Audrey making 5 threes. The 8 rebounds is huge for her. All right, that's what we've got to have that from her at that 4 position to where she goes and we finally started attacking the ball with 2 hands and going and getting the rebound, like and limiting them to 1 shot and walling up and they made a lot of tough shots tonight, and they made a lot of one-on-one plays. We got to get back and we got to figure out a way to stop that. But once that group finally buckled down in that 4th quarter, I felt like we started getting stops, we started getting rebounds, and that led to a lot of things. And then I challenged Brooke pretty hard over there in that 4th quarter, and she came out with the response that pretty much turned the tide of the game. She came out, she made a couple really good moves down here on the offensive end, and then she made a couple really good moves defensively as well.
And Coach, your first official win as a coach of the Ouachita Tigers, what does it mean to you to be able to do this for this program, and then now moving back on the road coming up next game? Excuse me, it'll be back at home next game.
Yeah, I said tough win with another MIAA team in Missouri Western coming in here Monday night. They're a whole new team as well, a lot like what Mississippi College was today. I said a lot of new faces for their new coach over there. But we've got to do a better job of containing the basketball for that game as well. But first win. I'm just glad that. I know coming into this year, one thing that we talked about was winning close games and how do we figure out ways to win those close games. Because that's one thing they all told me was they just couldn't finish games out last year, and so we've worked on that this off season and this preseason and to see us come through and finish one out this early in the season really means a lot.
Well, you guys finish out a close game tonight. Congrats on the win. And Coach Long, thank you so much for coming with us. We'll let you go back to your child.
All right, appreciate it. Thanks, Isaac.
Well, that is the final tonight. Your final score here from Bill Vining Arena, Ouachita 77, Mississippi College 70. We'll be back on the air on Saturday. I'll be gone. It'll be Thanksgiving break, but we'll have Chris Babb and Dalton Reed on the air for you guys. Coming up on Saturday, the men's basketball team facing off against Ecclesia. But for now, this has been Isaac Bourne. Just a minute ago was Cameron Boyd, and just before that was Coach Nick Long. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you on Saturday here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Have a good night, guys.